I have in my hands the Donald Trump IQ test.
Oh, shit. It's going to be this video.
And I'm going to administer it to you right now. Donald Trump continues to talk about these 3 cognitive tests that he aced. He just posted on Truth just a few days ago, anybody running for president or vice president should be forced to take a cognitive examination prior to entering the race. He says he aced it all 3 times. We've all heard this so many times before. He was just down in the Villages a couple days ago over the weekend talking about the cognitive tests that he aced. He starts out by talking about Gavin Newsom and then rolls right into his performance on the cognitive test. Take a listen.
We should give him a cognitive test. I took 3 of them, aced all of them, by the way. 3 of them. You know, I'm the only president to take a cognitive test, because I don't think Obama could pass it. I don't. Didn't he get into Harvard with a C average? I don't know. What's that? I don't think he could pass it. I don't think, well, Biden isn't, give me a break. You know, the first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, oh, 30 questions. Everyone says...
Just wait until you see the test here in a few minutes. You let me know if you think Obama could pass this test.
Standard is a very standard test, but very tough. Around those last 10 questions, not too many people, even in this very room, unlike Newsom, I'll say, this room of geniuses. He said, I'm in a room of dumb people. That was not good. That was not good. You know what happened to him after that? It wasn't a pretty, but I'm in a room of brilliant people, but a lot of you wouldn't have been able to answer those 10 questions.
I'm in a room of a lot of brilliant people, but a lot of you couldn't have answered the last 10 questions, and the crowd is cheering him.
And when I got the score in the test, the doctor said, wow, I've never seen, you know, you have 5 doctors lined up, they're all over the place. But he had a whole team of doctors at Walter Reed, a great place. I said, so should I do it? He said, well, it's a tough exam, actually. You know, those last 20 questions, they get tough. A lot of people can't do them. I said, well, what do you think? He said, well, if you do it, they're going to find out, because it's essentially a public, you know, it's a military hospital. If you do badly, they're going to find out, and it won't be pleasant. I said, well, I do well on things, so let's do it. And I got everyone right. And these are tough questions. These are tough questions.
He keeps repeating, these are tough questions. These are tough questions. Just wait until you see what these questions are.
You know, they say, take a number, any number. Okay, I'll take 99, multiply times 9, okay?
This is not true, by the way. This is not a part of the test. I don't know what the hell he's talking about here.
Divide it by 3, good. Add 4,293, that's good. Divide by 2, subtract 93, divide by 9, what is your answer? Now, they go a little slower than that, but not much. I don't want to waste a lot of time. But there aren't a lot of people that get it right. I got it right, you know. It was actually longer and more complex than that. But no, it's a tough test, so I took it. And then, everyone said, all right, good, he's smart.
Just ridiculous. Okay, let's get to the actual test itself. We made a video about this a little while back. Here's a demonstration of the exact same cognitive test that Donald Trump took. It's the Montreal Cognitive Assessment Test. What this examination is called is a Montreal Cognitive Assessment, okay?
Yep.
That's the name of it. So this is going to be a series of questions that I'm going to be asking you, and you're just going to respond, or you're going to follow the instructions that I give to you.
Yeah.
So the first question, I'm going to need you to take this pen.
Is this an IQ test? Or is it a different?
This is the test that Trump has been administered every time that he is claiming is his IQ/aptitude test / cognitive test. So I just need you for this first portion.
Yeah.
I just need you to continue to draw these lines in order.
Oh, as this diagram insinuates. So
oops, hold on.
Yeah. So it's 1A.
Just draw it.
B. And then 3, C, 4, D, 5, E.
Correct. Thank you very much.
Am I keeping the pen?
Hold on to that pen because
Thank
you're going to
you.
need that for
Holy smokes.
the next question.
Thank you.
So I just need you again in this empty space, under here. I just need you to copy this drawing of a bed.
Copy the drawing of a bed?
As best as you can. It doesn't matter if you're not an artist.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Ooh. I like that. I'm pretty proud of that one.
Nicely done.
Picasso.
Okay, very good. Next question.
Yes.
I need you to draw a clock, and the clock should read 10:05.
Draw a clock 10:05. Okay, so...
The whole clock.
The whole... Oh, yeah. Okay, so that... Then... Okay. So 10:05. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have a heart attack. So, I pass, yeah. So the hours, well, it's going to be kind of on 10, but, and then 5 would be, right here, wouldn't it? Something like that? 10:05.
10:05.
I'm a Gen Z. I've never even seen a clock like that before.
Excellent. We're going to move on to a naming exercise. And what I need you to do is just to look at these pictures, and I just need you to name the animals in this picture.
Just name?
What is that?
That's a horse.
Correct. What is that?
That would be a tiger.
Correct.
That would be a duck.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to do a little bit of a memory test. Okay.
Memory. Oh,
This is memory.
This I'm going to struggle with, actually.
All right. So I'm going to read you a list of 5 words.
5 words.
And these are the 5 words that I want you to remember.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to repeat those now. And then I'm also going to ask you to repeat those later on in the examination. So please remember these 5 words. Are you ready?
Yes.
Leg, cotton, school, tomato, white. I'll say them again. Leg, cotton, school, tomato, white. Go ahead and repeat those.
It was leg. I don't know what's the order. Is leg, cotton, school, tomato, white.
Correct. And let's just get that one more time.
Yeah. Leg, cotton, school, tomato, white.
Very good. I'll be asking you about that again a little later on in the test. All right. I'm going to read you a list of digits.
Okay.
And I just want you to repeat these digits in order after I read them.
Okay.
24815.
24815.
Correct. Now I'm going to read you 3 digits, and I want you to say these digits, but in reverse order.
Okay.
427.
724.
Correct.
Okay.
Additional testing on attention.
Okay.
For 15 years as an internist, I saw Medicare patients run into the same problem over and over again. They got signed up on the wrong Medicare plan. That happened because they picked a plan that they saw on TV, or an insurance agent sold them a plan that made the agent more money. I saw it all the time. Millions of seniors are on the wrong plan because of that. That's why I partnered with Chapter. In a quick 20-minute call, Chapter walks you through all of your Medicare options: original Medicare, supplemental plans, Advantage plans, and Part D. And they help you find the right plan that fits your needs and budget. Seniors who work with Chapter save an average of $1,100 per year. So I encourage you to call 504-613-5925 and speak with a trusted Medicare advisor today. I'm going to read a list of letters.
Okay.
And I want you to tap your hand on the table every time I say the letter A.
Tap every time you hear. Okay.
Every time you hear A, just
give you a little tap.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B, A, F, A, K, D, E, A, J A M O F A A B. Very good. Well done.
Oh my God.
Excellent. Now, this is a little bit like math. Next question. This is called serial 7 subtraction.
Serial 7 subtraction.
Starting at 60 and subtract 7, and then subtract another 7, and then another 7. So starting at 60, you can go ahead and go.
Subtracting 7 gets you 53.
And then?
That gets you 46.
Yes.
That gets you 39. Jesus. Then that gets you 32. Then that gets you 25.
And we're done.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. This is a language test. I just want you to repeat after me.
Okay.
The child walked his dog in the park after midnight.
The child walked his dog in the park after midnight.
Very good. And then the artist finished his painting at the right moment for exhibition.
The artist finished his painting at the right moment for the exhibition.
Excellent. Language fluency.
Okay.
So I just want you to name as many words as you can in 1 minute that begin with the letter B.
B.
And go ahead and go.
Bee, bull, bear, bounce, blue. Oh my goodness, this is so tricky. Bowel, brown, burp, boob, boss, bake, ban.
You're way over.
Okay.
All I needed was 11.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Okay.
You got that.
Almost got stuck on that one. That was nerve-wracking.
All right. So this is an abstraction test question. I just want you to identify the similarity between 2 words. I'll give you an example. Banana, orange. Those are fruit.
I understand.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Hammer, screwdriver.
Tool.
Matches, lamp.
Light.
Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to go back to those 5 words that I asked you to remember.
All right.
And if you could just repeat those 5 words.
Leg, cotton, school, tomato, white.
Correct.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, orientation.
Yeah.
What is the date?
The 31st of October, 2025.
You gave me the month and the year. You went on
Halloween.
ahead and skipped.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
No problem. What's the day of the week?
It is, oh my goodness, Friday? Yeah.
And what room are we in right now?
The studio?
Correct. And what city are we in?
Ocala.
Very good. Okay.
Holy smokes.
You have completed the Montreal Cognitive Assessment Test.
That's it?
That's the test.
Okay.
Not the easiest test. And there aren't a lot of people in this room that would get every single question right.
In case it wasn't obvious to you as you were going, you did not get a single question wrong. So you got a 30 out of 30. Interpretation in general, I know.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow.
26 and above is considered normal. So you can miss 4
any
points. Yeah.
Can I frame this?
You certainly
This
can.
is an achievement. I've never won anything.
I'll sign my name, and there's your test result, Mr. President. That is one of the best results that I have ever seen. A caveat about this test now.
This is not that tricky.
The Montreal Cognitive Assessment Test, or also there's another examination. It's called the MMSE, or the Mini Mental Status Examination, or Mini Mental State Examination, is a test very much like this. As an internal medicine specialist and a geriatric specialist, I've administered this test hundreds and hundreds, or maybe more over the years.
It feels like just some more to make sure you're like present, like in your own mind.
So it's a dementia screening tool.
That's what I was...
Dementia screening. I'll tell you this, of the hundreds and thousands of these that I've administered over the years, on your average person over 65, anybody that's on Medicare over 65 should be getting this test on a, annual basis.
Yeah.
Easy to do. It takes just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Of all the tests that I've administered over the years, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tests. Most people get a perfect score on these. Maybe they struggle a little bit with the math one, but I just think because people maybe aren't that good at math, so I think it kind of allows
you can get caught up on something so simple. Like you get yourself nervous, and you can get yourself caught up.
And then commonly
the word recall.
The word recall is a little bit of a challenge, and they don't remember all the words.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is definitely not an intelligence test. It's not an aptitude test. It's really a measure for cognition specifically. And I'll tell you that you have to be fairly cognitively impaired to not get questions right. I've had patients who have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and they can still pass this test.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So not like a real measure of I'm smart or not.
Yeah.
It's like, great, you are like present. Congratulations.
You are present. Congratulations. So now you know, and now everybody knows what Trump is talking about. And he takes a cognitive test. Let me know what you think. Do you think Obama could pass that test? So there you have it, folks. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 100,000 subscribers. A very special thank you to our new and existing members. If you're on Blue Sky, come say hi to me over there. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care.